I broke the driver's side axle, which I got aftermarket one that came with it. All right, hopefully this goes smooth. I have both rear axles right here. These came with my side-by-side, and they're like $230 a piece. This one got a little mud on it from my truck. From what I've watched on YouTube, this should be somewhat an easy fix. Probably take me longer to find my tools. The good thing is it's not that cold out. It's only like 16 degrees. Last time I tried this, it didn't lift the tires off. Hopefully I get better results. Also, probably change my wheels to the stock wheels. I don't know what's going on. That was weird. Take the upper A arm and lower A arm off to free up the hub. I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so got a strap around this. Apparently this will pop right out. I pulled my axle out. There's all my bearings, and it's not supposed to be like that. But apparently I can yank on this real hard with something and it'll pop out. Let's see how that works. Some bitch. All it took was a lot of smacking with this hammer, a little bit of prying. Finally got this sucker out. Yeah. Now it's time to put the new one in. We're gonna clean up a little bit. I guess I'm not going to finish this up. I have to order a rear axle. The two that came with the K&M, I believe, are for the front. Both of them. Alright, so we are finally back to being able to work on Mavi. Had a couple issues trying to find the axles for it. Not really trying to find them. Finding the axle itself was pretty easy, but a lot of reviews I read, they said that Rhino, the company itself, sending you an axle with the part number of the axle that you need, but the axle itself isn't the axle that you ordered. So there's multiple reviews about that. So I ordered one off Amazon on a Saturday. I did get one from my good buddies Jeremy and Joe down at Climax Motorsports, Kentucky. They were able to get me one within 2 days, which is phenomenal because I ordered one from Amazon Prime Saturday and it's not going to get here until Monday. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one on for now, get the driver's side taken care of, and then when I get the one from Amazon, I'm gonna pop the stock one off on the passenger side. So I'm gonna be running two aftermarket axles on the back here. So I'm by no means an expert. I learned everything off YouTube. I'm a new axle here. Put a little grease on the end there, just like so. hopefully it just slides right in, you know. Proper lubrication goes a long way. All right, so I put a strap on it to hold it in the spot that I needed, and then got it lined up in a couple good little pops with a piece of 1x. The clip is what was so hard. That was the hardest part, really. Once you got it lined up and popped in there, like a good smack on it, it pops right in. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is a front axle, and you can see the little clip to hold it in there. Now I got that done. That took a hot minute to figure out. So this side's back together. Forgot to put this jack on. Some bitch. I guess I'm gonna wait and do this side next weekend. Now I know how to do it. It's not that bad. You're better off just taking the whole hub off. I don't know where I left off, but we're back here working on the old Mavi. It's been like 3 weeks, ongoing process. We've been slammed with work, so haven't had much time to work on this. Got my new axle that I ordered off Amazon here. And I'm gonna take this stock axle out, and this one should come out easier because the whole thing is still fine. There's nothing wrong with this axle. Hopefully this one comes out a lot easier than the broke one. We'll find out. Also, I had this toolbox in the back at Bub's house, strapped down with 2 of these janky ass straps, and it came out in the trail that night, and I didn't even go looking for it because I didn't even know it was gone until the next morning. But I told Jake to tell him to keep an eye out for it, and like the next day they sent me a picture of it covered in mud, and all the tools were still in here. Some of them were scattered like they are right now, but like I have this piece on my impact, but I'm just highly impressed with how this box stayed together. Now, I did have this strap and another strap wrapped around the handle, and this strap stayed on, the other strap's gone. But yeah, good old Husky toolbox that I got from Home Depot for a couple $100. It's a really good box, honestly. It's not heavy, it's nice and light. I'm glad I got it back because it fits perfect behind my cooler and the cage. So I'm probably gonna strap it around this cage, and hopefully it doesn't come out again. But other than that, I might find a way to probably only put it in there for like long rides, big rides or whatnot. I don't really run with much stuff in my side by side, mainly because I want to keep it as light as possible. Lighter's faster. Alright, so same thing I did over on the other side. Did over here, I took these 3 bolts out on the hub, pulled the whole hub, and then this, just give it a good old tug, and the whole axle will come out. Like I said, this one's not broken, there's nothing wrong with this one. So I'm gonna keep this one in the spare parts just in case if I ever need it on a trip or something. And all I gotta do is get the hub off of it. Put some WD-40 on the hub, hopefully get it loosened up a little bit. Got the new axle in. Did the same thing I did over there, put a ratchet strap on it to hold it at the right angle I need it. It kind of just popped right in real easy. Over here you can kind of see how far it needs to go. There's a little indicator right there. Now I just need to get the hub off, put this side all back together, I tried to refrain from beating the shit out of it to get the hub off. It didn't work well. So I guess I'll have to throw this one away. No big deal. It is what it is. Got the hub back on. Lining this top one and the bottom one on the A-arms is a pain in the ass. Like there's not much tolerance in between either one of them. Damn axle's dirty already from all the dirt falling off the top of it. Now I just gotta tighten up these 3 bolts. Put the brake rotor back on. Torque spec for them is 3 Ugga and it's fucking good. All right, that's all you need. With the new axle, they give you 2 of these stick washers. And I tried to put both of them on the other side, but they're too thick. So I'm gonna run the skinny one and a big one. The skinny one came off of it, so maybe Also, if you don't have one of these, I recommend getting you one of these. Little 2-pound sledgehammer, you know. I just use the shit out of mine, you know. I missed a couple times here and there, but it's all good, it still works. I recommend getting one of these things too. I got this one at Harbor Freight for like 130 bucks. I have 3 friends that have these, probably 4 or 5 actually, that beat the hell out of theirs. So I had to get mine. Hub's on, yeah, the brake caliper's on, axle's in, everything's back there, everything's tight. I'm gonna fire it up, idle for a little bit, hasn't been started in a while, so just make sure everything's good on it, and then I'm gonna swap the back tires on it. These, I'm probably explaining this already, but these are, there's nothing wrong with these tires, these are like brand new. The only thing is when they get clumped up with mud, you gotta clear them out, but I don't have any problems whatsoever with these tires. But the stock wheels and tires that came with it are outside. They're brand new pretty much. The tires are brand new and it's bead locks too. So since I do a lot more trail riding, I want to run bead locks. And I also have spacers that I might throw on here too. Got the stock tires on, and well, stock wheels and tires, and I'm not really sure if I like the look of them. They are bead locks, true bead locks, and I got the spacers on them. Now, granted, it is sitting up. I guess I can go ahead and lower it. That's with the spacer on it. So it sticks out a little bit. They're a lot smaller than my other wheels and tires that I have. These are 27, 17, 12. These are 30. I'm not sure if I want to keep them on there or not. They look small and they look kind of goofy. If it had like a 30, 31 inch tall tire on them, I might be alright with it. And it's only a 12-inch wheel with a 10 inches wide, and then the front tires are 12 inch, but they're 9 inches wide. So they did an offset, and you guys can see that wheel and tire setup in the factory. kind of sucks because the factory wheels and tires are brand new. Like, they still have the lines in them. But I can see why they took them off and never put them back on, because they look kind of goofy on there now. Well, that wasn't nearly as cool as that one. My light bar fixed also. I gotta get longer bolts for it. I think I'm gonna end this video series on this note, and the next time you guys see Mavi, we're gonna be out in the woods having a fucking good time.